Start from the very beginning.
Okay. But this may take a while.
I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year.
They say it's important to make good first impressions, so I'll be honest. I'm gonna date your daughter. And I might even call you Dad.
I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that?
That's okay. The fatigue system hasn't existed in these games for a while now.
What?
We now come to the most difficult part of the game. Navigating the Japanese subway line.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you?
I do. They put bell peppers on my meatball sub. Who puts veggies on a meatball sub?
It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh?
Christ, look at that chin. You could use that thing as a wedge to pull apart Lego bricks.
I am the pillager of Twilight. Arsene!
What the?
What? You never seen a guy rip off his face and summon a demon before? Do they not do that in the city?
What is this thing?
It's an adorable, marketable mascot. We should kill it with fire.
Is this for real?
The for real count is now at 3. If you take a shot every time he says it, you should be having trouble walking in a straight line by now.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble.
So what you're saying is that I shouldn't create a gang of similarly minded criminals with him as my right-hand man. Because I'd never think about doing that. Never in my life.
I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
Yeah, but she didn't specify whether she meant romantically or platonically, so the jury's out on either of those options.
Oh crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
Maybe it's just one person with a lot of feet.
Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Remember in base Persona 5 when you only had a certain amount of shots the entire dungeon? I think I used my gun a total of 5 or 6 times in that game because of that. I don't understand why they did that.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all?
I got here like 2 days ago.
Are you jealous?
No. If anything, I'd be envious. It's a good thing you aren't the English teacher.
In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
No one's life is free. We live under capitalism, mate.
It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Dude, you look like you just fought a bear. Are you really surprised that I'd ask about how you got like that?
Can you think of anything?
I mean, we could just Tanya Harding it and break his legs. Wouldn't even need the metaverse for that.
Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
The for real count has hit 10. I repeat, the for real count has hit 10. There you are, staring at the wall. Just what I'd expect from a member of the Lover's Arcana.
This division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind?
Piss off, cat. I'm trying to learn about politics.
Why are you stopping me?
Your fists won't do enough. There's a baseball bat by the printer.
What is that outfit? Have you lost your mind?
Worse, he lost his pants.
How dare you deny King Kamoshida's love, you selfish lass! Pay for this insolence with your life!
I'm sorry, it's just very hard to take you seriously when you are a Satan on the toilet.
What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Morgana, I'm gonna date her just to spite you.
I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay?
I would like to donate my body to science. And your science. Alright, we're just gonna stand here until the base hits. Beautiful. Now we go.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future.
Bitch, I am her future. How you doing? Name's Ren, but you can call me anytime.
That girl outside the office? You didn't make a pass at her, did you?
Did you not just see that? I thought it was pretty smooth.
Considering all the actions you've taken, you must have had someone with medical expertise. Who? And how did you treat your wounds?
We found a soup stain on your jacket. You must have a master soupsmith helping you.
We need to find those samples, Scalzi. Fast!
Video games are all about escaping reality. And that's why I'm sitting in my room alone watching the X-Files. Something I've clearly never done in my real life. I love the evolution that Fusion went through. Like in 1 and 2, you were just calling them on the phone. And then in 3 and 4, Igor just took the cards and mushed them together. And then for this one, they're like, yeah, you gotta violently murder them. Like, whoa, we can't just ring them up anymore? Igor doesn't have, like, a Rolodex of the numbers anymore? They switch phone plans? So yeah, guns are pretty good in this version of the game. Oh hell yeah, I love you, Ketshi. I wish you were in every Persona game. And also that people knew how to pronounce your name.
The hell is this room? There are tons of pictures of Suzui in here.
I've seen enough movies to know that anyone with a hidden room full of photos of an underage girl is clearly the hero.
It is preposterous for miscreants like yourselves to come waltzing in like this.
Did you see me come in? That was clearly a saunter and not a waltz. Man, I was hoping it would take me to Kamoshida Land. Super Mario 64 lied to me. There are enemy designs that are subtle. And there are enemy designs that aren't. I don't think I need to say which one this is. I hope everyone's ready for the best part of every heist. God, that's good.
The last thing we need is more idiots like you roaming around.
Well, that's unfortunate because my exact plan by the end of the year is to have a bunch of little idiots running around here. I'm talking both about my team of pubescent criminals and the kids that half of them will be having. I'm doing Shinzo Abe proud. See, on the day of the heist, it's important for you to run through the entire dungeon again, and not just teleport to the end. And if you do, then I don't trust you. We cannot carpool together.
Go, go, let's go, Kamoshida!
I mean, he may be a rapist and a pedophile, but he does have a killer spike. Gotta give him that.
Wait, what? Why is he here?
I do think it's funny that Kamoshida doesn't see Mishima as anything other than Mishima. That's just him. He's just a guy. I don't know, man. I feel like if you have to say that you've never sexually harassed anyone, and they need a follow-up sentence to clarify the first one, you probably harassed someone. That first part should be enough.
Now I'm even more charming.
Well, that's a skill that would have been helpful in that fight. Thanks, Mona. I'm willing to admit that I'm a weak man, and if I heard this in real life, I might fall over and die on the spot. I'm constantly made fun of by my siblings for reading on the train, so it's good that we're really diverging from reality here too.
I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
Yeah, woohoo, let's go, baby.
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
Me too, On. Me too.
I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much.
Well, I prefer my meals to be dumb bitch free, but here we are.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
They're gonna need to, and I'm done with this city.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Uh-oh. I guess I gotta kill Mishima now. That's a good point, Morgana. Maybe if we eat enough cheeseburgers, we'll be brave enough to ask Iwei about the gun we smuggled for him. It's the perfect plan.
This place is off limits, you know.
Why, hello, second wife.
She's onto us.
Now we have to kill her, too.
Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
Please don't ask me why Morgana can turn into a car. I don't know why, and if I'm honest, I don't want to know why.
That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Morgana, I need you to shut up, or we're just gonna all get out and walk.
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
He's the ruler of the next palace. Did you not also see that in media res flash forward where I was drugged and questioned by my future girlfriend sister? Just me? I love you, Jose. I don't even care that they never explain who or what you are.
Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is!
Atlas is allergic to following up plot threads. We probably never will. If you're here, then it's no longer a one-on-one study session, dumbass.
Well,
gotta wait until the organ
begin?
comes in to start. Okay, go.
My name is Takuto Maruki.
Hi, Maruki. I hope you don't end up being a villain 80 hours later. I'm not suggesting anything, I'm just throwing that out there. Well. If it ain't the 2 re-release characters in one place. How's it feel to not have to reprise your roles in anything after this? Because I've still got so much shit to do.
Impressive, Lady On. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Morgana, if you can't be nice to the stupid monkey, I'm throwing you directly on the tracks. I love you, Yusuke. You're my favorite party member. Not the best. But we don't get her for a long while, so...
Hey,
I guess we'll settle for you.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kinda mature.
I went to an art exhibit a couple weeks ago, and ironically enough, it was so my friend and I could talk about Persona.
Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
I feel like if we asked him about basketball, we could have heard that pretty easily.
It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
It's just a lady staring at some fog. I wouldn't hang this in my bathroom.
Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
I think we should try backwards long jumping into them. It didn't work at the castle, but it may work here.
Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism.
I mean, that still sounds like plagiarism, but with extra steps.
I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever!
It was at this point that I knew Yusuke was my favorite character. Panther, no. He's tricking you into doing no damage to him whatsoever.
Less attacks won't do anything. Find
I don't know
another way.
who's winning in this exchange. You fool. I've got you stuck. Oh no, it passed to me. Now I'm the fool.
It seems you brought the specified persona.
Okay, listen. Before you thank me, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot that you asked me to do that, and did it by pure coincidence. So I promise you, I am not as competent as you think I am. As much as I love the museum heist, you can't do it all in one go. And denying me that release just now drops it down a point. This is now an official ranking.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
Yes, On. Thank you for that brief breakdown on why people lock doors. What would we do without you?
Why can't one of you guys go nude?
You didn't ask us. I'd hang dong for Yusuke, though I don't care.
Do you think we could do this somewhere else then? A little more atmosphere would be lovely.
What? You didn't want to do the nude painting in the middle of a cold, empty shack? What kind of woman doesn't love the cold shack?
What?
The twink has been abducted. I repeat, the twink has been abducted.
I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of times.
Damn. It sure would be embarrassing if the real Sayuri was under this conspicuous purple tarp.
Sayuri.
Gadzooks.
I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though.
I like to think that if Persona 5 was written in 2025, Madarame would have tried to sell Sayuri as an NFT. Like, you don't understand, Yusuke. Sayuri wasn't stolen. She lives on forever, on the blockchain. You can't screenshot it, it's not the same. It's not forgery, I'm just selling the screenshot. Welcome to the party, pal. You can't keep calling this a secret spot. This is the school courtyard. That would be like if I said that I knew a secret spot for burgers and then went to McDonald's. Well, I got my wish to jump into the paintings.
What?
But the monkey's paw curled, and it made it a teleporter maze. Why must it be like this? Oh, it's that guy who reflects physical. I love you, buddy. I do not, however, love you enough to spare you.
Inmate.
Oh no. The abusive 7-year-olds are calling to me again.
It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this.
By standing around on the train platform and not doing anything, we are already doing the average police officer's job.
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
In a just world, we would be allowed to murder Madarame after this development.
This is the ultimate form of artist. Crying won't help.
What is this attack?
Watch out, Ryuji. You can get canceled for that.
Behold, my mastercraft!
I'm seeing double. 10 Madarames.
He made copies of himself?
I remember talking to a friend about this game, and they said that they didn't like the Okumura fight because he didn't feel like the game taught you to use baton passes enough. And like, brother, did you fight Madarame? This shit is nothing but baton passes. There's so much passing around, it's like a drama club after party.
What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
That's Ryuji. You made him look like that.
Hey, Yusuke, what should I do?
Please, Yusuke. I don't have anything left. I'd gotten emails saying that big booty Latinas were in my area, and now my apes are gone. I'm financially ruined.
Hey, inmate!
I like that the PC version loads so fast that Carolyn doesn't even have time to kick my ass.
How fair?
Having a good computer
You'd like
has
to meet
saved my
someone to
ass from a
register it? Are you
prepubescent
sure?
thrashing once again.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings.
Wow, what a dated game. It's a good thing that none of this is still applicable.
Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic.
No good Torah is such a funny political insult because it's so juvenile. It would be like if the CPC candidate got up on the platform and said, "You shouldn't vote for the NDP candidate because he's smelly and has a big butt." Like, damn. All modern Western politics is already performative, elementary playground bullshit, but we're really just leaning into it on this one.
I found this flyer stuffed in my mailbox.
Well, let's get this over with. Okay, so we're not actually going to address most of Kawakami's shit until later on, but I will say this. Cleaning up Kawakami for her maid outfit is coward's behavior. I want a woman who looks like she hasn't slept since the birth of the universe. Wait. No call history. I don't know why, I always just assumed that Sojiro was going down the phone bill at the end of the month like, damn, that kid is slinging yogurt like he's about to die. I better not ask him about this.
What are you getting so jumpy about? Like you're anything special.
Don't listen to him. His receding hairline can't hurt you anymore.
If you don't mind, may I have the cap on that bottle?
Let's go, baby. Somebody sound the best party member alarm.
The cleanup is officially complete. Thank you for your hard work, everyone.
Makoto, did you even do anything, or did you spend the entire time yelling at people? No wonder you want to become a cop. I don't dislike Mementos as much as some people do, but running it before you have Ryuji's insta-kill ability really is a completely different game. Like, damn. You're telling me I have to actually fight enemies in this RPG? No, I think that what we're currently doing is already weird enough as is.
After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
The thing I don't like about Madarame's confession is that, like, plagiarism's bad. And abuse is bad. But he drove someone to suicide and let Yusuke's mom die. Those are the crimes that he should feel bad for. He's got a higher body count than most of the other palace rulers. That should be the thing that raises eyebrows.
Phantom Thieves, huh?
Phantom Thieves again.
Hey, look at that. 2 people that Joker's gonna have sex with. What's up, Makoto? You wanna skip all the bullshit and just join the team? Or are you gonna keep being an annoying narc?
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize for what I've done? Ah!
I like that drawing. They've really captured his sad old man energy. How embarrassing. You've lost the respect of your students and a piece of chalk, all in one mighty blow. Might as well resign now. I can't eat this yet. It's almost as big as one of the twins. Who are very hard to explain, so please do not question my relationship to them.
Not bad.
And just like that, we have one of the strongest party members ready to go.
So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself. Huh? Cake? What are you talking about? Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Akechi, you have been on screen for barely a minute, and you have already given yourself away. Mishima, it's a good thing you brought me in public to tell me this, because if you said this to me in private, I'd wring your neck like a dish towel.
Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
I would smooch every single one of them and form the largest crime polycule the city's ever seen.
To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
Oh my god, you're such a loser. I can't believe I'm gonna let you hit it from the back raw.
I sense something in you that's quite different from other people.
Your tie is the color of your persona, and my pants are the color of mine. I will base our entire friendship purely on this.
My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
I know that Makoto's arc is kind of hit or miss for some, but I'm a big fan of the early sections, where every time that she comes by the thieves, they just tell her that she's an annoying suck-up. Like Makoto comes by to try and catch Ryuji slipping up, and the low-tier god lightning starts flashing in On's eyes.
By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
I prefer sleeping on a futon. Bitch, I live there and I sleep on milk crates.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. On's missing out.
I think we're the ones missing out. There's a lot of sausage in this dude's soup.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
See, here we have an important development in the annoyance matrix. Because Makoto annoys the Phantom Thieves, and Akechi annoys the Phantom Thieves and Makoto. Tune in later for more developments on the annoyance matrix.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Well, that's some pretty compelling evidence. But it would be of no use if only one of us left this room alive.
Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
Get her ass on, make her cry. Her bangs aren't long enough to hide her tears. I like that Akechi seems to think that he's this genius spy, but he gets found out in the first conversation with the thieves. And even on the second time that he and Ren hang out, Ren's like, yeah, this is not right. There's something wrong with this guy. See, the fact that Makoto is spaced out staring at the wall is exactly how you know that she's going to be an S-Link later.
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
It's been like 2 days, girl. Chill out. Some of us have shit to do. I gotta go home and pay my homeroom teacher to fall asleep on my couch. What are you talking about? Akechi just naturally has those.
Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
You sound like my cat. It's pretty neat that you can get Kawakami to do your laundry, make lockpicks, and give massages to underage students. But if I were Joker, I would just call Kawakami over and make her sit on the couch so I don't have to play scary video games by myself. You want that 5,000 yen? Well, you're gonna have to sit here and watch me play Fatal Frame.
Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
To be frank, yes.
So you're just the good girl type to push over?
Right now, you're useless to me.
Game, please. You have flashed back to a scene that happened like 3 minutes ago, more than twice since that moment happened. What are you doing?
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin?
We don't get to see a lot of Kaneshiro, but I really like that he looks like one of those edits where you shrink someone's face like 25%.
Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families.
Joke's on you, dumbass. My parents don't love me. That's why I live in the city.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope everyone's ready for the best palace theme. I might have already said that, but I don't remember. Well, Makoto, you're not the best party member, but you're certainly never leaving it.
No, dude.
Good to have you.
That's a bike.
You know, I'm not sure I want to know why Mishima hangs out in the red light district.
Oh.
I would like to reiterate. Reading film theory on the train is definitely something I've never done. Purely video game fantasy. Just don't check my bag right now.
Please hear me out.
How did you get this in here? Yusuke, did you take this on the train? Alright, Chihaya. But if I get home and this turns out to be salt, I'm gonna lose it.
Whoa!
Well, I guess we have to kill Chihaya. Did you guys want me to leave? I feel like I shouldn't be here. In fact, I'll go hang out with Yusuke. He's too poor to make me feel like a third wheel.
Any objections?
None, Queen.
With the way that Ryuji acts when Makoto joins the thieves, I've always wondered if there was a subplot about him having a crush on her that was, like, cut really early on in development. Like they were writing it and then went, wait a second, we're writing a Persona game. We can't have characters with sexual or romantic agency. Joker, please, we just spent all our money on that salt rock. Why are you like this?
Joker's confused?
We call it a fusion alarm.
Okay, so Persona 5 was already really easy, and now that we have fusion alarms, it's like we don't even have to play the game. This shit's about to be a visual novel. Jesus Christ, Don. Why are you on the Phantom Thieves? You should be on the pro circuit. Sorry, Yusuke. I remember this fight having fire attacks, and believe it or not, I have learned from bringing Yukari to the hermit fight all those times.
How about this?
Oh, that was a fun noise. Please do not show me the metallic pig's anus. Thanks, game.
It's fine.
And it didn't even do anything to me.
It's all because of our society. We people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do.
Yeah, I don't know that I sex trafficked and extorted minors because society is a defense that's gonna hold up in court.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Of course not!
Isn't it supposed to be, though?
Atlas is gonna keep repeating this joke until you find it funny. If you don't laugh at it in Persona 6, an Atlas representative comes to your house and shoots you in the knees.
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
That's really cool, Makoto, but I can't pay for shit with personalized metaphors.
Yusuke, I'm gonna be honest. I know that art is subjective, and that sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. And Georgia O'Keeffe sometimes only painted flowers. But it kinda looks like you just painted a giant butthole. You've goatsied the Shibuya art industry.
How could this be?
Get off the floor, Yusuke. Praying to it won't change what you painted. What I love about Chihaya is that she's an actual fortune teller, but her powers don't come from a persona or anything. Like Chidori's healing was a byproduct of her persona. And Fuka, Teddy, Rise, and Futaba, they're all able to communicate telepathically because of their personas. But Chihaya can actually just change fate. That's just something she can do. And just like that, all of Mementos is a joke now.
Jeez.
You know, the age difference in the maid costume, maid-servant relationship weren't really doing it for me. But now that I know she fishes, I have to date her. Now that they're out of the way, I can have sex with my 30-year-old teacher with no moral quandaries.
Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
Neither of those. Though they're not bad ideas of how to punish someone who conned me out of 100,000 yen. Don't you agree?
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice.
You must have had a fortune teller helping you. It's the only option.
This is...
If you don't laugh at this joke in the Persona 4 remake, an Atlas representative will come to your house and poison your dog. There. Now this room is worth living in. Okay, so I think that Kawakami's Link is one of the best ones in the game. However, I also think that the fact that it ends with a possible romance option is horrifically hypocritical, considering that the first villain of the game was another teacher at the same school who was also having a sexual relationship with their students. Really good side story. She is still a pedophile.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Sai's on that hustle grind set. She's making millions and you're broke as shit, Makoto. You should have got in on Madarame coin early.
The identity of your opponent is this.
Of course. It was a binder.
Oh, I'll hold you to that. Want to see who gets the higher test scores?
Ryuji, for the sake of your ego, I suggest you don't pick this fight.
Huh?
Oh, hey. So should we all have sex now, or did we still want to wait for the third semester for that?
And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics.
Ma'am, please, I just wanted to learn how to play shogi.
I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move?
I've been waiting for this.
Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Yusuke, please just let us bankroll you. Every time you open your mouth, I think, bitch, you live like this?
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Yeah. For French.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
Sojiro, if you need me to have sex with that girl's sister as revenge, don't worry. I'm already on it.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
Yeah. Every time I fall asleep, I have to deal with two power-tripping 7-year-olds and a man whose nose could be used to pick locks.
Entertained, huh?
I love when Akechi makes this face. He looks like a dog that just got sprayed for pissing on the carpet.
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief?
Everybody knows that I'm a phantom thief. It's one of the worst-kept secrets in all of Tokyo.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
See? I work fast.
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%, though.
The fun thing about playing this game is that they throw out numbers like this at you, and you go, well, that's made up, right? There's no way that's true. And then you look it up and you go, oh, wow, Japan is so much worse than I thought it was.
I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students.
Now before you put any more pieces together, let me remind you that there are 5 of us and only one of you. So if the shaggy DA doesn't want to be held down and kicked in the taint, he should shut up and go home.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Yeah, I don't know who could have given him that idea. Complete mystery.
You? What are you doing in my house?
I'm helping you get revenge. Are you proud of me, Dad?
Where's Morgana?
That's a good question. I hope I didn't leave him on the train, or he's probably in an entirely different prefecture by now.
It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
Oh yeah? Did the part where you threatened to separate a suicidal orphan from the only person in her life that she trusts ring a few bells? If there's an animated cutscene in Persona 5, there's a high chance it only exists to cement the main characters as perverts.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up! It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
I didn't need to. I've already seen everything.
Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further, yes?
A deal, you say?
Yusuke's broke ass heard the word deal, and his little fox ears perked up like a gun went off. Surprised we don't see the tail wagging too.
Prepare yourself.
See, the way that this fight is going is actually a really good demonstration of what makes P5 so easy. So many status effects. Anubis is shocked, so I'm just gonna keep wailing on him till I have to switch. Let's try Forget now. Great. It's that easy. The entire game. I love Kasumi's stupid zipline ambush. Like ambushing enemies was already easy enough, and now you can zip to them from an entire time zone away. The first time I played this game, this dungeon made me cry. But now, in retrospect, it's very funny to play through it and be like, yeah, do these puzzles to unlock Futaba's trauma. Okay, cool. So the reason I was waiting for Ryuji and Yusuke's showtime was that their big tactical move that they talk up is just to make ramen in the middle of battle. Like, they have that entire cutscene talking about what a good idea it is, and they just want to eat.
Know your place.
You could at least say hi.
Where's Futaba?
Where could she be hiding?
What if Futaba doesn't really exist? What if the real Futaba was the friends we made along the way? Goddamn, man, I forgot it took so long to hear the real version of Life Will Change. Like, just let me sing along. I'm begging you. Ah, shit, everyone's dizzy. Wait, do I have my Patra? I do! Sick. I bet you didn't count on me being accidentally prepared for this fight, did you?
It's empty?
Well, yeah. Because, say it with me, folks, the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that we entered through the prolapse.
Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
You could have just done your research and noticed that all the positive articles about the Phantom Thieves were coming from one reporter with one source. You're a terrible investigator, Sai. No wonder we had to let you catch me. In a few years. Give me till February and I'll have enough girls hanging off my every word that I can start a Slipknot cover band. It's probably Ryuji. Oh, of course it's Akechi. Why wouldn't he be thinking about me late at night? Probably kicking his feet and giggling when he sent it. Playing the he loves me not flower game on Super Mario 64 DS.
Thank you.
Akechi texts me in the middle of the night and invites me to the aquarium, and doesn't even have the balls to make out with me by the moray eels. I'm sick of him. I'm never gonna answer his messages again. Well, I did say I'd hang dong for Yusuke. I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm still out 100,000 yen on that thing. The less I explain to either of you, the better. Out of the way, Mishima. I gotta hang out with this woman who can seemingly alter the course of history.
But you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit.
That's fine. Unrestricted access to the collective unconscious, and a fortune teller who can rewrite your financial luck, has made me absurdly wealthy for my age. Yusuke still has to live in squalor, though.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real. You'll tell me how you procured them, won't you?
Okay, this is maybe the most valid link for side question. Every other one feels like a Hail Mary on her part. This one deserves questioning. Why is that your go-to? You could have just told him I was your source for the Phantom Thief articles. Why did you backwards long jump to pedophilia? Why does this fight have such a green tint over it? Was this their tech demo for Persona 3 Reload? Why thank you, Fusion Accident. I did want a Persona that can do nothing. How did you know?
Yes.
Are we gonna address that he also broke in here? Like, you at least used to live here. He's just a guy. Oh, well, you're probably not gonna like what I have to say next then.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
Do you guys not also see that giant calendar in the top left corner? Just me?
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation. Oh, did you just get up?
So when I sleep in, I'm lazy, but when she sleeps in, it's cute. I feel like you're playing favorites among your non-biological children.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Ryuji, I have thousands of dollars from going to Mementos. Just ask, and I will buy you ramen.
What do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team. Okay?
Well, shit, that was easy.
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
How can I stay calm about this?
I love that every scene between Akechi and Sai at a certain point is just Akechi giggling to himself like, haha, I know a secret about the Phantom Thieves. And Sai being like, I'm so mad that when I go home, I'm just gonna choke Makoto.
My children! What have you done to my children?
I think that Futaba and Yusuke should kiss. But Atlas will never let that happen, because they are terrified of their characters having any form of autonomy.
I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, just like doctors do, huh?
Exactly. And please keep that in mind when our next target shows up dead.
There's no point talking about wedding dresses right now. None of us have significant others.
Yep, none of us. On a separate note, Futaba, please never read through my text logs.
It seems I'm unwelcome no matter where I go.
Have you tried not being a cop?
Today will be the last day I'll request help from a Phantom Thief.
Well, I guess I gotta kill Yoshida now, too. Persona 5 starts with a story about how Ann is sexualized by those around her, basically just for existing, and how that affects her. And then the game stops thinking about that because It would rather creep on underage girls than stand by one of its arguments.
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
Eat my ass on. We're already dating.
What creeps?
Don't worry about it, girls. You would have been eating shrimps with the wimps, and now you're eating lobsters with the mobsters.
That black thing was... me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be.
I like to call this part of the game Morgana's existential crisis.
I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now.
Oh, probably get hit by a truck.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go to?
The nicest place my school ever went for a trip was Edmonton. You know how low the bar is for Edmonton to be considered nice? 3 terabytes for $5? You're on your own, Futaba. I'm gonna go kill someone.
We can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach.
Good idea. Clearly, we need some sort of gamer genius to help us defeat this leopard in a diaper. I mean, I don't really care, but I'm just letting you know. You're gonna see some weird shit.
I thought Ann was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Ryuji, have you ever tried thinking before you speak?
On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one.
I knew who you were talking about before you clarified that he was hot.
I think I should be going. See you.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
She's in your grade. Why don't you? Aren't you the student council president?
Say, if you run into him, tell him I say hello, and ask him to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
You know what? I think I'll do that. I don't really know how, but it's my top priority now.
Actually, don't say anything. Last thing I need is your secret lover coming after me with an axe.
No, you don't need to worry about that until the next one. What an oddly specific call that was.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Who starts a conversation like that? What's wrong with you?
And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case? What does this mean?
The thing I've never understood about Kobayakawa is that, like, the Phantom Thieves have a semi-official website. So why do the thieves never just make a statement that says, hey, yeah, Kamoshida, Madarame, Kaneshiro, Medjed, those were all us. But we have nothing to do with Kobayakawa. Just send out a calling card that says, wasn't us. Signed, the Phantom Thieves.
Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out the window, you will see that we are approaching the worst section of the game. Worst section of the game, coming right up on your right.
You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation?
I like that even Akechi is like, Sai, why did you do that? You can't do that.
This beauty thief!
Beauty thief?
I'll have you know she's a Persona user too. My name is Beauty Thief!
I really do love that Morgana clearly planned this big, dramatic entrance. And even Haru is not like 100% sure if she's into it. And everyone's just kind of confused.
And you're very vulgar and very stupid.
What?
What was it again?
You came all the way here just to say that.
I can't believe we're wasting a day slot on this. I could have been playing billiards.
This girl!
Haru Okumura.
Okumura?
I can't believe that everyone wouldn't automatically know who Haru is. It's like going to school with the daughter of the CEO of McDonald's and not knowing that.
Isn't there any way we can work together?
I can't cooperate with people who don't know what they want to do. What you're doing is unnecessarily causing a stir among the public. Besides, the Phantom Thieves who should be helping the weak are not helping their own teammate.
He left us. And when we went to check on him, he put on a performance about he doesn't need us anymore. Why are we in the wrong? He's the asshole.
Is it because of the news coverage?
It's jealousy of the successful. Nothing but the barks of the masses who lack the resolve to sacrifice what's needed for their well-being.
Wow, I can't imagine why people would view you as a villain. It's such a mystery.
It was my bad too. I mean, I don't mind if you're not human or if you're useless.
Ryuji, I'm gonna kill you. Wait, why are we running? Doesn't Makoto have a bike? You chase them. And just like that, Persona 5 is finally good. Please, child. I need your help defeating the Diaper Leopard. At a certain point, the game should stop giving you this warning. I know what I'm doing.
Hi.
I can only assume that I'm introducing Futaba to Mishima because Ren hates her.
It's all thanks to you that I was able to get this far, Mr. Phantom Thief.
At this point, I'd be more surprised if somebody doesn't know that I'm a Phantom Thief. Don't worry, I have a lot of practice. Don't ask why, though.
What's wrong with Yoshizawa? Didn't she seem off to you?
How did you even notice that? You were still in the bag.
I'm sorry. I just now noticed that you tried to reach me. My smartphone seems to be acting up again.
Kasumi, can you speak up? Your audio seems to be coming from a Wii Remote speaker.
Is this a palace? But we never activated the nav. Wait, do you think it was Yoshizawa?
I mean, she's on the cover of the game. What do you think? It's bullshit that Violet's the only one whose transformation sequence is a magical girl transformation. We should have seen that shit with everyone.
Thank you, but I'm sorry. I have to turn down your offer.
I really love that you asked Kasumi to join the Phantom Thieves and she's like, nah, I got other shit I gotta worry about right now. See you around. I think you're supposed to just press the button during the gun ambush, but if you hold it down, it does that? So I don't know why you wouldn't just hold it every time. I think that was supposed to be a mini-boss, but I killed it in one turn. Everybody say thank you, Haru. Wait. What am I doing? I don't care about the will seas. Don't do it, Queen. Come on. Please learn from her mistake, Joker. Don't do it again. I hate you. Oh, we're still alive. I'm uninstalling.
I hope nobody ever treats me like that after I turn back into a human.
Don't worry about it. I promise I'll treat you worse.
This is called the airlock area. Wait, does that mean we have to go out into space?
Oh, good. The worst part of the game.
Oh, about how we defeated my fiancé in there. Will that have any effect on my father?
Nope. They
did something similar in my palace, but I'm perfectly fine.
I would describe you as a lot of things, Futaba. Perfectly fine is not one of them.
Anyways, if a dude's cognition can change the scenery or even the people in the palace, couldn't you use that to make a dream world filled with places and people you love?
Careful. It's thinking like that that could extend the length of this game another 20 hours.
You foolish girl.
What?
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto.
You keep saying that. Is that literal? Do you have a family crest that says that? Because personally, I would not do business with a family who advertises their disloyalty.
You won't get out alive!
Alright, worst battle in the game. Let's do this.
Hey, what's the holdup? Can't you scrap it do one simple job? Enough of this! Target that one next! That bizarre black and white thing!
I like that this implies that Okumura didn't even know what Morgana was when he offered him a seat on the ship. He was just like, hey, I see you wanted to betray your friends earlier. Have you seen my family crest? I think we may get along.
This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
I think it's really nice that you get to the end of the Okumura heist, and it's like, despite all his wealth, deep down, all he wanted was the happiness that he was denied as a child. But I do have to point out that that's just the plot of Citizen Kane.
Plus, I want Lady An to be happy. If my actions can help her achieve happiness, that's more than enough for me.
I already helped her achieve happiness right where you're sitting. I really like what the Moon Arcana represents in these games, but I don't really like either of Nozomi or Mishima's arcs. Because the game incentivizes you to tell your links whatever they want to rank up faster. And that's not what either of these characters need to hear. You're just feeding their delusions and being a shitty friend. Maybe 6s will be better, but I don't got that much faith. Getting affinities for other girls from Chihaya is so funny. Because it's like, yeah, not only am I seeing other girls, you're helping me. You're using your powers to rewrite the universe to help me cuck you.
I no longer have a ban on dating. So, for the time being, please let me have you all to myself.
Kissing my fingers and putting them to the sky. You got me this far, Chihaya.
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai?
That's generally what people do at lunchtime, yeah.
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
No better place to watch your dad die on national TV than Disneyland, am I right?
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Atlas, please. Just one kiss. It's all I need to see.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
I feel like this scene would hit a lot harder if we didn't see that Shadow Okumura died yet. Because everyone's panicking going, oh no, what did we do wrong? Are we responsible for this? And you know for a fact that it's not your fault? So, oh well, not our responsibility. Sorry that you're an orphan now, Haru.
You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima, myself.
Have you had that in between your boobs the entire interview?
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
Not really. I'm kind of amazed we weren't being blamed for murders earlier on in our career, honestly. When will you learn, old man? How many pieces of chalk have you lost to your own hubris? I cannot possibly get any better. I'm a god. Futaba, I know that you're opening up about your trauma, but I can't help but noticing your god-awful cable management back there. What's up with that, girl?
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
If I had $1 for every time a character in Persona, with the Empress Arcana, was forced into an arranged marriage for economic reasons by their father, who then died, leaving them with complete control of the company, I would have $2. Which isn't a lot, but it's really weird that that specific occurrence happened twice.
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website.
I knew we should have killed Mishima.
For real?
For real, number 25. Everybody give it up for real, number 25.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Shujin Academy exists in a quantum state where it's both big enough that Makoto has never talked to Haru, and they need several people to go through photos to even find her, and also small enough that the police can personally interview every single student and everyone can fit in the gym to see Kamoshida say he's gonna kill himself during the announcements.
You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
All of your friends are victims who benefited from the work of the Phantom Thieves? That's crazy. Now go back to class and learn about how many squares are on a soccer ball.
I wonder why the sudden change.
I like to think that Akechi's change in opinion is purely to piss off Sai. Like she gets the job to find the Phantom Thieves and starts collecting all this evidence, and the next week Akechi's on the news like, yeah, I don't know that they killed those guys. I think whoever's investigating this case should do more research and do a better job.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Sorry, I was busy wondering if it was too early to ask if you would walk me down the aisle at Akechi and I's big gay wedding. Mishima, I'd really rather you not run the Phantom Aficionado site anymore. I think you're doing more harm than good. Have you considered crocheting instead?
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Yeah, you'd have to be a real idiot to go directly for the red one.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine. It's quite the...
That takoyaki's not the only thing at this table that'll have him shaking like that.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
This doesn't prove anything. Yusuke's always been able to phase shift.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
Akechi, remember what I said a couple months ago about holding you down and kicking you in the taint? There are 8 of us now. So consider your options.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing.
It's a good thing you're not playable in the dancing games then.
I was cleaning up and found this.
Yeah, I don't have a witty retort. That's exactly what it looks like.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? But he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them?
Sojiro, you may be the last person in the city to figure this out.
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
You wouldn't make it to the phone alive.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
In the same way that everyone's against Makoto before she joins the team, I like that everyone is pissed off at Akechi when he joins.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
No, I'd prefer to find that out myself.
Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
I feel like Makoto has the most reason to be annoyed by Akechi. Because Sai probably comes home and points out that Akechi interrupts a lot, and Makoto's like, "Ah, man, I'm gonna notice that too now."
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
I'm not surprised. It would help if our newest member didn't dress like he was going to a Michael Jackson meets the Middle Ages themed masquerade. You know, Akechi, it's good to have you on the team, even if it's just for a small time. It sure would be crazy if an entire other game happened in this small time frame that you're on the party, wouldn't it? You can't even run away properly. Are people gonna dogpile me if I say that Futaba's Palace is the best in the game, and they go down in quality consistently until Maruki's? Because other than the music and the heist,
I'll reveal your true
this shit's
form.
boring.
You want to just get this over with right now, huh? That makes this easy. Bring it on.
Do not speak to me as though you are my equal.
Damn, Makoto. Can I trade you for her? This is yet another statistic that seems so absurd that it has to be made up. Nope. Japan is just that broken. I'm so sorry, Morgana, but at this point of the game, you exist solely to heal people on the front lines.
I'll reveal you.
Okay, I guess you also do crits every once in a while. I stand corrected.
Let's go.
I would say it has to be the courtroom.
You really are an ace detective.
Once you have the context of the whole game, this palace gets really funny, because so much of it is just the thieves going, "Wow, Akechi, you're so smart and handsome. We never would have figured this out without you. Please don't catch on to our collective plan to rug pull you."
I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you.
You sure about that? Because you're the one showing up to my house asking for coffee, flirting with me in front of my parole officer, and taking me to the jazz club. If you hate me so much, why are you whining and dining me? I think someday there should be a book in these games that takes like 20 days to read. You know? Just give Joker a copy of like Anna Karenina or Ulysses and just like see how long that takes him.
So Makoto's sis is that lady who's overflowing with the aura of a capable woman.
Futaba, I know that she's hot, but she tried to estrange you from your family less than half a year ago.
You were incredible! They never even planned on giving you a fair fight in there.
Yes, I expected that would be the case. Our other trials have been rigged as well, after all.
So you sent Joker in knowing full well the possible dangers?
This is not new territory for Akechi. He pointed a gun at me literally last night.
Yes.
Hey, that's a good idea. I'm gonna start doing that.
Dad! I'm the strongest! I'm supposed to be king! Me!
Let's go.
Beat him up!
I'd like to dedicate this victory to gamers everywhere. The harem route is funny, but I was thinking about it the other day, and I think that finishing the game with like 9 women having unrequited feelings for you is way funnier. I should have done that instead.
One day, I want to look good in clothes like panthers.
But you lack the curves. Wouldn't the clothes simply slide off?
For more shameless shipping of Yusuke and Futaba, just look up #Fudanari. That's Fuda for Futaba and Nari for Inari. Once again, that's #Fudanari. It's so cool that halfway through Futaba's story, the game realizes that things aren't depressing anymore and says, hey, here's a subplot about child pornography. You fool. My persona avoids physical attacks. Man. I really hope Sojiro is okay with this. Otherwise, I gotta find another place to sleep. Which isn't a problem because I have girls all around the city. Fun fact, Ludacris wrote the song Area Codes about me.
This is my right, until I say so. Don't let go of me.
Again, Sojiro, I'm so sorry. But when you come home, your place is gonna smell like a sushi bar.
Oh, and, could you not, get with Futaba?
You're like 2 days too late.
As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
If only his legs had worked better. Then he wouldn't have been hit by that car. Get her ass, Makoto. Now baton pass and let me get a shot in. Nah, you were super cool, man. Mishima, I just said you were cool. Don't say things that deflate my opinion of you even more.
Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
That's not true. Yusuke's been on the front lines since I got him, and if you asked him what he had for breakfast, he'd probably say some shit like the shimmering dew off a bonsai tree.
My dream is to become a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, Makoto. Unless this is like a Infernal Affairs The Departed situation, I don't know how this relationship's gonna last. Neither of these options have anything to do with me wanting my $1,000 back.
Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
Maruki, if we just ignore this, we could save both of ourselves a lot of time in the coming months.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart?
Did she put it in her pocket or in between the couch cushions? Just because you're never home doesn't mean you get to litter here. It's very funny that you spend so much of the game building to the lyrics to Life Will Change kicking in, and then the run to the treasure is just taking the elevator.
What the? Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives.
If I had $1 for every roulette-themed boss in the Persona series, I'd have $2. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Can you really call her a sniper if she's using explosives? Ah, you idiot. You killed yourself with your own attack. No wonder you weren't getting promotions. You're a moron.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen.
I really do love that everybody turns on the melodramatic acting in front of Akechi. Part of me wonders if Morgana was in the meeting and was like, alright, I messed up the whole beauty thief thing. Round 2?
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again.
Hey Arsene. I hope you're not mad that I fused you with a pixie around 65 hours ago. I didn't think I'd see any consequences for it.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side.
It was like a month ago. It's not a big deal.
However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
I like that they set this up so the entire game you're wondering what this big, important promise is. And then you get to it, and it's just Kasumi being like, yeah, I think we should go on a trip where you don't bring any of your other girlfriends with you.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
It's not subtle, but I felt like such a genius when they first tell you how they caught Akechi. Because I noticed that shit immediately. I was kicking my feet, giggling like a schoolgirl. I was on top of the world.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
And Akechi would know a thing or two about Joker's backbone, because he blew it out.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released.
I love this scene. It's really good. But every time I see it, all I can think of is, like, where are Joker's parents? They're not dead. He's not an orphan. And they also don't seem to talk to him. So Joker's out here on international news faking his own death. And they're presumably, like, at home just browsing TV like, hey honey, look, there's reruns of Takeshi's Castle on.
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now.
No, dumbass. I just turned the game back on and didn't remember where I was.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off?
I'm glad you asked, Sojiro, because the game's prepared about an hour of explanation for a plan that really isn't that hard to understand. It's really funny that even in this intricate breakdown of everything, the game says, yeah, this one part would be too much of a cul-de-sac, so just ask about it later.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I would love to know what you consider a short time because I've been explaining this shit on and off for the past 2 months.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Yusuke, just ask and he can be your father-in-law. I'll stop dating Futaba on the spot, you know? Baton pass. She's yours now.
The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Shido, in what way are you not also an old man acting to preserve your own vested interest?
Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
What does he know about romance? Our aquarium date was as sexless as a superhero movie.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Yeah, even by video game standards, it's pretty absurd how much goes back to Shido.
The hell?
How did none of you notice that?
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Futaba, you weren't weird meeting any of my other girlfriends. Why are you weird now? This is the game's way of saying, we want you to remember that Kasumi is a character with agency, but also, we didn't balance her for the current dungeon. I'm so sorry you had to see this, Sojiro, but you gotta understand. I didn't have anyone else to hang out with tonight.
Oh.
Hey, you're that guy who broke into Madarame's house while we were also breaking into Madarame's house. Do you think Joker ever told the thieves that he was part of a hostage negotiation as part of his part-time job? Or did he keep that one entirely to himself?
If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Yusuke, that's very noble and beautiful, but he's offering you financial help. You live in squalor like a character out of La Boheme. Just take the check. It's very funny to do this link right after Yusuke's, because so much of Yusuke's is about how deep down, like Madarame did care for him on some level, and was probably an alright guy before he let his heart get corrupted by greed and vanity and, let his mom die. And then you go talk to Haru and she's like, yeah, I always figured I'd be sold off by my father for political gain. I just didn't think I'd also be a child bride.
What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity.
That's not fortune telling, that's just intuition. You just thought about things like a normal human, Chihaya.
Will that help me become a member of the Phantom Thieves?
No. Sorry, but unlike C's, we don't hire child labor. I was gonna make fun of them for going to this nice jazz club and ordering these kitschy, bright drinks, but also, I did the exact same thing at a nice bar recently, just because the drink was a reference to a Mikhail Bulgakov book. So, hey, bottoms up, boys.
I'll go. He may become guarded if we go in a big group.
Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though?
Why? Is it a crime to eat alone as a woman? You know, you and your notions of independent lunching are single-handedly setting back the women's movement noir. This dungeon gimmick is so weird, and I actually wonder if it was supposed to be a Persona Q gimmick that just got carried over. Who was in the development meeting and said, yeah, for Shido's heist, I think there should be rooms where all of your characters are rats?
Well, there's no way guys lounging by the pool would not check out girls in swimsuits.
Okay, so ignoring all the actual content of this scene, I always thought it was weird that the thieves can just, like, take off their outfits in a palace. Like, obviously they remove the masks, but that's a metaphor. Why does the spirit of their rebellion manifest itself as something they can shed? Don't think I've commented on it before, but Noir and Queen is the best Showtime, and it's not even close. Hell yeah. Check out this brilliant strategy. Triple down. Triple down. Triple down.
Shido and Kaneshiro were connected?
Indeed. As well as that old man Madarame.
Again, it is almost comical how everything ends up tying itself together.
I might not be able to promise that. None of these people know that I was an undesirable child.
I love when the game doesn't really know how to change the conversation topic, so they just drop it in your lap like a dog carrying a dead bird it found outside. When should we have Akechi address his inner trauma? I don't know. Right in the middle of him being interviewed, I guess?
He'll be on guard if we all go together. Plus, it's IT stuff. This is my time to shine.
Futaba's gonna go ask him whether he prefers Terraform or Ansible, and complain about VMware jacking up their prices.
On one condition, kid. I want you to be my personal tattoo artist.
He wants to recruit you?
I decline.
Yusuke, just say yes. It's the cognitive world. You're not making an actual commitment.
Long time no see.
Akechi, you look like you got lost on your way to a Sgt. Pepper's Hearts Club Band themed production of Phantom of the Opera.
Who cares? My targets were all doing the same damn thing in this eat-or-be-eaten world. All I did was remove their evil from society.
I always thought it was cool that Akechi's Arcana represented personal justice, and not just like a general sense of justice. It's a nice use of the Arcana, even if they kind of already did it with Ken in 3.
We already know all your tricks from back when you were working with us.
Joker, how could you be so successful while having such an idiot as your partner?
He has really good physical skills. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Akechi, did Hegel ever mention anything about poetic irony?
This is a part of me!
Wow, great turn. He cancelled all physical damage to himself and then redirected his attack at himself, turning off his reflect and doing no damage in the process.
Dude, you're more than special.
It pains me to admit, but your wit and strength far exceeds ours. We only defeated you by teaming up.
I really love that after all of Akechi's bitching and moaning, all of the thieves just tell him like, no dude, you're super cool. We only won because there's like 8 of us. A fact that we reminded him of several times throughout this game.
We're gonna take Shido down. What are you gonna do?
It'd be a problem if you kept getting in our way. Want to come along and help us settle things?
It's not too late, Akechi. I'm not saying you'll be on the front lines, because I got a pretty good roster going, but hey, the back is better than nothing.
Isn't there some way to get this open, Mona?
His signal is gone.
Well, he's dead. Who wants to go play darts? I can no longer make fun of Akechi for texting Joker randomly in the middle of the night, because apparently Joker also just kind of lays there thinking about him.
Ain't that right, leader?
Hey, we can see his face!
Yes. Before that happens, we will take this country.
I really love this calling card, but I always thought it was funny that Joker stepping into the light is treated like a big moment. Like, the general public has no idea what the thieves look like, so it could just be a giant line, they'd never know. I don't even think Shido knows what Joker looked like. It's just more theatrics because deep down the Phantom Thieves are just drama kids. If Shujin had a drama program, they wouldn't even be committing crimes.
Whoa, why's Mishima here? Man, that kid's impressive.
I would call Mishima a lot of things. Impressive is not one of them. Ah shit boys, it's rivers in the desert time.
It changed?
It's a giant golden lion made up of body parts. I feel like the fact that it can evolve and fly is not the surprising thing about it. I'm not gonna lie, I can't decide if this is weirder than the previous phase.
By forcefully crushing the Phantom Thieves!
Why did you already have that on under your outfit? If you've watched any of my other videos, you may have heard me talk about my rules that automatically make a game better. And one of them, that I'll stand firm on, is having an instrumental boss theme and then lyrics that kick on in the later phase. It was cool when Metal Gear Revengeance did it. It's cool now. And I think the first time I heard the lyrics kick up on Rivers in the Desert, my soul briefly left my body. The other thing I really like about Rivers in the Desert is that it's not Shido's theme. It's the theme of the Phantom Thieves. But because you only ever hear Blooming Villain up until now, it feels like it should be Shido's. Like, think about it. Shido's palace is an ark in a flooded world, only saving those who he deems fit. So it's not talking about him. But a river in the desert, a scarce resource that will help anyone who comes to it in a desperate and desolate land, that's the Phantom Thieves. That's what they do. And realizing that was what made Rivers in the Desert one of my favorite Persona tracks. It's just so good. I'm sorry, do you want me to stay down? I couldn't tell. Oh no, it's over. Well, that was a freebie. Let's see if this'll work.
Resistance is futile.
Dumbass.
I got this.
I think that this is one of the best scenes in the whole game, because it's the perfect end to Ryuji's story, especially if you did his entire confidant. You know, he overcomes his physical disability to save his friends. And it is immediately followed up by the worst scene in the entire series. We're not even going to talk about it, because I choose to believe it doesn't exist. In the anime, they don't even include it. And it was probably because the budget for that episode was whatever Hashino had in his pocket at the time, but regardless, it was the right choice. We've reached the part of the game where there's no one to hang out with at night, so I'm just going to the jazz club every night. What every teenager does with their time.
I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again.
Is now a bad time to tell you that I'm leaving in like 3 or 4 months?
Oh, one more thing. It's fine to celebrate, but keep it in moderation, okay?
It's not even booze. Are you that much of a narc that you're against coffee?
We'll push that plan forward and continue eliminating any who get in our way by using that world.
The way that villains talk in this game has the same stilted delivery and content of like a Neil Breen movie, where characters just stand around and are like, I'm president of the bank. Isn't it so immoral of us to take advantage of Americans with our high interest rates? And yet we do it anyway. It's been bothering me what it reminded me of, and it just clicked. This is like watching Double Down.
You remembered all that from what Ryuji said? That's unreal.
Futaba, you have a photographic memory. How are you the one surprised by that? Well, Yusuke, there are a lot of things I could say about this gift, but I can't say it isn't on brand. Well, I don't know what I thought I'd get for acing my exams, but it wasn't underwear. Somehow this isn't the weirdest gift I've received today.
So, you plan on taking the head of the nation to court?
Man, playing this in 2025 hits a little different than it did a couple years ago.
Why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within mementos.
I feel like it should be pointed out that Sai and Sojiro can't understand Mona. So to them, everyone else in the room completely dropped the conversation to stare at the cat that just won't shut up.
It should be. Why? What's wrong?
I don't know, it looks just like all the other ones. I was thinking it's a little disappointing.
They didn't want to create new assets, Ryuji. Just leave it alone. Thanks, Noir. I was just gonna have you use triple down, but that works too. I feel bad whenever I get new weapons for a character I'll never use again. Like, yeah, Morgana, cool new sword. You're not leaving the back lines. Nice move, dummy. Wow, he learned absolutely nothing. What a hero.
No, it's okay. More importantly, look there. Masayoshi Shido.
Why does Shido get to sit down? Why is he special? He won an election, now he gets a stool? This is bullshit. And Haru, you can cure yourself.
Wait, Noir! You're not supposed to run!
Or you can do that too. Alright, well, he doesn't have Hasso Tobi yet, but we're basically ready to finish the game now.
Oh, not again! I knew it. Every time that thing heals, its color changes.
Oh, so it's like the video game version of Rachel Dolezal. It's times like this that anyone who played the arena games should all be asking the same question. Where are the shadow operatives during this? And will Atlas ever mention the fusion of mementos in reality ever again?
This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
Years before Infinity War, Persona 5 asked the question, what if you watched your protagonists go through the horror of realizing that they were disappearing from reality?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill.
The least believable part of this game is that a prison warden would take issue with the idea of killing their prisoner.
Whether the human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt, it is all sport to me.
It's a shame that the original Igor actor died, but I don't think that this reveal would have worked as well if it hadn't. Because you hear that the Japanese actor died and you go, oh, well they just decided to also recast the English actor. But no, it's not the same voice actor because it's not Igor. The recast completely throws you off. Except for me, I figured that shit out on my own.
My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Igor, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I know you're the real you, you're still really creepy.
Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god. I'm so pumped.
It sounds really easy when you put it like that.
To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
I never really thought about it till now, but pitting Joker versus Akechi to see which wildcard wins, isn't that dissimilar from Philemon and Nyarlathotep's bet in Persona 2? That's a really cool way of reframing that concept. Even if Atlas will never utter the words Philemon or Nyarlathotep as long as they exist.
You must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Never mind what I said. It sounds really hard when you put it like that. Shit.
This hurts. Won't allow it.
Thanks, Fox.
Fox is swaying.
Thanks you too, Oracle. See, she saved your life, Fox. Now you gotta marry her.
All right.
Oh no. Do not give Mara despair. I repeat, do not give Mara despair. If all you ever saw of this game was the first palace, would you believe that later in the game, the student council president and the CEO of a burger chain do wrestling moves on one of the archangels? I really love that Life Will Change plays the entire way up the tower. Because it kind of feels like the game saying, alright, we know you didn't hear a lot of this song with lyrics because the run in Sai and Shido's heist are really short, so, by God, you're gonna listen to it now.
I can tell. Support's on the way.
Persona.
Well, according to my own standards, Oracle needs to marry Noir now, too. Charge. Heat Riser.
Okay.
Debilitate. Let's hope the freeze works. Money. just that easy. I like that the Holy Grail has those hands on the sides. It's probably an artistic reference, but it kind of looks like he's going, alright, you got me.
Man, you guys are the best, stupidest group I could ask for. I'm so glad I was able to be a part of your team.
Thanks, Mona. I'm glad you were there to cast Meteorama after every couple fights, and for that one time I needed you in the Okumura fight.
It grew an arm? And it has a gun?
I always thought it was funny that Yalda Boath's solution to the Phantom Thieves is just a gun. You know, it feels like there's a lot of Persona Q DNA in this boss. Just visually, he looks like Kronos, but the reading from the book that gives you status effects feels like the priest, and hitting every individual part with its own weakness and strengths feels like the Time Spider. It's really cool, but unfortunately I did have to play Persona Q to notice it. Well, at least I didn't have Repel on.
The Phantom Thieves?
I don't know, man. If the world started ending and I saw the Phantom Thieves appearing on all the monitors around me, I'd probably assume it was their fault.
Are you someone who's been charmed by the Phantom Thieves too?
I sure am.
You know, I've given Mishima a lot of shit so far. Mainly because he's a loser who pisses his pants and was an accessory to a statutory rape that led to a suicide attempt. But I do really like that he gets this moment. He spends so much of his link tying his worth to the work he's doing through the fan site, and ultimately what helps save the world is just him going outside and doing what he thinks Ren would do. Just like he says at the end of his link. It counts for a lot to me, and I wish the tertiary characters got more moments like it, because it bypasses most of the problems that I had with him previously. Let's see if I can time it right. I think I got it.
Be gone.
Preposterous! You dare honor people's wishes?
How's that for a holy body?
The world exists within all of you.
Aw, man. I can't believe Mona's gone. It would be absurd if they faked yet another Phantom Thief's death.
There's no need for that.
You.
Okay, this is just getting silly.
I'm going to be entirely honest. I wasn't able to bring a dish.
No one is surprised by this. Though I am kind of shocked you were able to afford the train ticket to come over here.
Someone call for me?
Okay, next Phantom Thief to fake their death is getting thrown out of the group.
So it's caught your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city.
So you couldn't afford to bring something to the potluck. But you could drop it on Joseph's Technicolor Dream Scarf? I see how it is.
Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep.
I agree. I sure hope my consciousness isn't sent to an interdimensional dance competition. Okay, this isn't an interdimensional dance competition, but it's still suboptimal.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
I forgot about Human Morgana. I don't like Human Morgana. Actually, no. I don't need to wish for that.
Now there's a classic wish.
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all.
Kasumi, why didn't you tell me that your father was Adam West?
What's up?
Ren, with the way that you flirt, you are not allowed to be surprised by this.
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
No, I think I just woke up from that.
For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
The last time we partnered up, you tried to blow my brains out, so I don't know that safer is the term I'd use.
Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince.
I really like that Akechi's black mask outfit is like a cool helmet and cape, and then what appears to be children's pajamas. Like, no matter which outfit he wears, he looks like a bit of a loser.
So, I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
You think this is bad? You should hear about how he treated me at the aquarium.
Let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
So, on the arc, Akechi talked about how all of his cases were like basically manufactured to make himself look like a much more competent detective than he really is. But I really do think he has already figured out everything here. I don't think he fixed those cases because he couldn't solve them. I think he's just such a sore loser that he refused to consider failing as a possibility.
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki!
Damn it, Maruki. I told you we could save time. Why didn't you listen to me? Don't you know this is a professional speedrun we're doing here?
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
I'm gonna remember you said that later, Doc.
I'm going to shut that thing up! Give me a hand! He'll die!
I think this is the best implementation of a Showtime attack. Like, it's nice that the others were thought about ahead of time and were like, oh, our bond's of friendship, we can fight better. But I like that this one is just sheer desperation and Akechi being like, we gotta kill it. In Maruki's ideal reality, this man is still homeless. I have no choice but to believe that Maruki just doesn't like this guy. I love Maruki's reality because it has the same problem that so many other alternate history stories have. It fails to acknowledge the reasoning for events but keeps the consequences. Like, why would the Phantom Thieves have formed if nothing bad happened? If Kamoshida never assaulted Shiho? If Futaba wasn't convinced that she killed her mom? If Madarame never lied about the origin of Sari? But let Yusuke's mom die, I guess? Like, why would they wake up to the spirit of rebellion if there's nothing to rebel against? And just like any other alternate history, the moment that you point that out, the plot just falls apart. It's part of why I think the third semester is the best arc in this game. It's so cool.
Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes.
Oh, well, that's no fun. I put a lot of time and effort into those crimes. It's a shame I don't have any personas with Reflect Physical, because the first time I did this fight, I had Garamakula, and I just watched Kasumi kill herself. Brave Blade time. Oh, what do you know? It's Brave Blade time yet again.
I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and how? It's impossible.
All they had to do was think about things for more than 3 minutes. It's really not that hard.
You've got school tomorrow too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
What are you, my cat?
Good day.
Lavenza, how are you calling me? You have a phone?
Wait, how is she even calling you?
Thank you, Ryuji. On the button as always.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Haru was just sitting in the corner waiting to bring this up. She watched that twink die once, she'll watch it again. That's really cool, Morgana. I'm still not putting you on the front lines.
It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
I mean, we already killed one false god. What's one more?
I am surrounded by absolute fools.
Akechi, you got tricked by a breakfast item. Watch where you throw rocks from inside your glass house. Perfect. I shall call this team Joker's Angels.
Shit.
This sucks. Thanks, Joker. Well, at least Akechi finally got what he wanted. Thanks, Akechi. Now you also know what it's like to get shot. Although I guess you already did, didn't you? Jesus Christ. I'll never feel bad about abusing one-shot kill ever again.
Ouch! Cursed screwdriver, how dare you defy your wielder?
I think this is technically child labor. So I'm well on my way to getting that criminal record back. Futaba, if it's cold enough to see your breath, why are you just sitting outside? LeBlanc is like less than 2 meters away. Just wait for me inside, girl.
You have my thanks.
Yusuke, I know I'm not really one to talk, but... Damn, bitch. You live like this? I mean, you pushed Futaba's mom into traffic in front of her, and you domed Haru's dad so that she'd watch him die on national TV. And you plotted for several months about how to kill us, and then shot what you thought was me in the head. And then you went on TV and called us terrorists. And you caused a train accident that made me late for school. And you ate our takoyaki. So I'd say we all have our own reasons. So, like, Sojiro knows that Akechi sold out the Phantom Thieves. But does he know that he killed Wakaba? Because personally, I would not let the guy who killed my best friend and mother of my adopted daughter leave leaking ass prints on my counter. Let alone come inside my store.
Hey, good job.
Jose, I know we'll never get an answer, but I really want to know what you are. Are you secretly a god? Because with this series' track record, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, now we're really ready to finish the game. Hey, stop it. That's my move. You can't do that.
So anyway...
Well, gang, we've done it. We've found the worst outfit in the entire series. Well, that's all of them. I see no possible way this can backfire on me.
This is the new me. I finally found it.
Goddamn, Sumire, it's been 2 weeks and you've had 2 awakenings. Save some for the rest of us, girl.
If I could change their cognitions, it would stop them from committing crimes before they even considered them.
This is another really good example of the flawed nature of Maruki's idealism. He would rather change the individual person's thought process than change the system or material conditions that incites that thought process. He just doesn't see actions as consequential. And in his attempt to micromanage an ideal world, he completely misses the forest through the trees. You know, it's like a pointillist painting. From far away you understand it and you see the big picture, but the closer you look, the more it breaks down until it has no concrete meaning. You're not looking at a cohesive concept, you're looking at a bunch of colors with no outside context. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna save.
And the one person pulling the strings in the background of this, Congressman Masayoshi Shido.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. It's both really cool and really stupid how literally everything leads back to Shido.
Good point. In that case, I'll leave the calling card in your hands, Joker.
We could just set up an ambush and destroy him once he steps in our trap, too.
For as crazy as Akechi is, I do really like some of his plans. Like, they all know that Maruki will attempt to make some sort of personal gesture to Joker to stop him from going through with the heist, and Akechi's like, yeah, why don't we just kill him when he tries to do that? Wouldn't even need to do the heist. In Maruki's ideal reality, his coworker still has to moonlight as a sex maid to pay off a grieving family. Which is weird. I ran out of shit to do, so now I'm hanging out at the temple. It's serene as hell, but I'm bored to tears. Alright, every character's maxed and we've done all the requests. I guess we should go fight the true boss. The one behind it all. The true puppet master of the Persona series. You fools, it was Jose all along. It was right in front of our faces and he played us like a fiddle.
I'm going to start venting now.
Ow.
Good job, gang. We kicked the shit out of a supernatural kindergartner. Bought all of the best weapons and armor. And I still have over 9 million yen. But Yusuke has to live in squalor for some reason.
This is...
Kasumi, what the hell did I say to you earlier?
Do you two gentlemen have any doubts? You're here, aren't you, Akechi-kun?
Akechi.
How thin are the walls that you could hear us out there?
I didn't want to make it seem like I'm holding him hostage. But no matter what you may think of me, I just want you all to accept this reality and move on with your happy lives.
It's worth noting that Akechi is, for some reason, different than Wakaba and Okumura, in that he was brought back to life by Maruki, but for some reason doesn't go away as soon as Joker recognizes what's going on. So Maruki says that he didn't want to make it seem like he's holding Akechi hostage, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he is. I think Maruki brought him back, but he's not keeping him alive. And that's why I've always kind of suspected that he'll continue living in a future game. Also because Atlas loves money, and, you know, when Persona 5 Arena comes out someday, that Akechi DLC is gonna hit the Persona fandom like crack. Hit black neighborhoods in the 1980s.
I'll leave the decision up to you. Let me know when you've reached an answer.
I decided on my answer a month ago. It's just that asshole won't listen when I say no.
This is great. I feel so alive. I'll sow chaos as far as the eye can see.
I love that every other third semester awakening is the thieves being like, I'm gonna stand by your side and fight for our ideals. And Akechi's is, I am so done letting adults decide my fate, and I don't care if defying them means I die again. That's right, baby. You've heard the overworld music change, but are you ready for the heist theme to change too?
And I believe you called forth your power like this.
Jesus Christ, Maruki. You think that thing's tall enough? Oh, he has his own cut-in. That's good.
Ravage them!
See, I really like this fight, but much like all other battles in Royal, if you know how to use Baton Pass and leveled up your technicals and all that, you can just make this fight your bitch. I like that Maruki doesn't even pull the mask off. It's thematically and sonically appropriate. But I like to think that it's too tall and heavy to hold comfortably, so he just doesn't do it.
Akechi-kun, don't throw away your life. If you're with him and his friends, you can begin to atone for what you've done.
Enough of this high and mighty bullshit. You're pissing me off!
Love that Akechi hits Maruki with the "shut up, nerd."
Looks like that isn't a concern.
Sorry, but I won't admit defeat just yet.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but you're not allowed to aura farm when you're wearing a smock over a singlet. Well, we destroyed the Garden of Eden. I suppose it's only fair we fight the first human. Asso Toby time. Wow, what a difficult boss.
I am thou, and...
Don't worry, guys. He looks scary, but he's scripted, so we're all good.
We'll decide for ourselves what we want our lives to be!
I'm a bit occupied, so do your goddamn job!
That's my favorite Akechi moment. No time for sentimentality. This hurts. Go kill God. Hey Maruki, guess what?
Checkmate.
Bitch. Goddamn, man, you just don't give up. And when all is said and done, for all the giant gods and crazy attacks, it all comes down to a kid beating the shit out of his guidance counselor. I thought violence wasn't your thing, Maruki.
And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
That depends. Do you consider we have to kill God a good reason?
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. Now Morgana's.
Did someone say my name?
Well, Morgana's off the team. I meant what I said earlier.
The final arcana you have acquired is the world.
Thanks. I have no use for this.
Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Oh boy. I sure hope I don't go home and immediately get sent into another spin-off game.
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
That's not us. The walls are just really thin. Which reminds me, did you see Akechi out there?
What's the deal here? This the pity party for the guys who didn't get anything on Valentine's?
I didn't want to make a choice, so I just didn't respond. I'm hoping everything works out in my favor.
I saw the light on in here last night.
I mean, I can't say I didn't see this coming.
Cheer up. Here, have this.
It's a good thing I didn't wish to be a ladies' man. Could have been even worse.
Actually, I've got some news too. I'm in the middle of looking into studying abroad. Just short term.
What's her name?
Might be a good spot, right?
The aquarium's a good place for a date. I see.
This is great information. If someone could forward it to Akechi's ghost, that would be really helpful.
You probably had tons of crazy fights I don't even know about, right?
We fought a bipedal leopard wearing a diaper using firearm techniques that I learned from a middle schooler.
One day, I'll be a police commissioner. I know it won't be easy, but I also know I'll never give up.
I love that Persona 5 deals repeatedly with how shitty the Japanese judicial system is. How most of the police are corrupt pieces of shit. How they beat and drugged a teenager to get a conviction. How they covered up a murder in police custody as a suicide. How there's an entire palace based around the conviction rate. Which should directly affect Makoto considering it was her sister's palace. And after all of that, Makoto still goes, "Yeah, I think I should become a cop."
It sure was a crazy year, huh? Try to be a little more diligent with school once you're home.
Kawakami, I had the best grades in the school. Sojiro didn't give me that underwear for nothing.
Need a hand?
Dr. Maruki?
You see, Maruki becoming a taxi driver is
You're
actually a really
suggesting we
subtle
split up?
reference to how qualified for jobs
Should
all
we?
grad students are.
Take care.
And that was the last time we saw Sumire. Until Atlas decides to milk Persona 5 again. Back in early 2022, my job was going through a bunch of structural changes, and I basically had the week off. So, coming hot off the heels of Fess and Golden, I burnt through Persona 5 in that week. And then like a year later, Royal came out, and I finished it right as I was starting to release videos on this channel. And I knew that I couldn't do it again just as a one-off. I was gonna have to build up to it. So in May of 2023, I started playing through all these games. Again, for the channel. And I know that I'm not done all of them yet, but Royal was kind of the big mountain to eventually conquer. That was the real time sink. That was the one that everyone loves. And it didn't really feel like it would actually come. And now I'm done. And it kind of feels surreal. I'm recording this on May 20th, 2025. Almost 2 years to the day that I started working on this series. And it just feels weird to be here. I want to thank everyone who watches and supports my stuff. Everyone who comments, recommends things for me to play. Because if you made it this far into the video, you care. And you're the type of person I make these for. I look forward to the future of Persona as a series. And this channel is my own personal pet project. Because the Phantom X was just announced, and it means that my work is never done.